That's funny. So sophomore year, we were just walking out to practice like a normal day, and then Coach McGuire, the old O-line coach, came up to me. He's like, "You know who you remind me of?" I was like, "Shoot." At this point, it was hot. I was like, "Go ahead, shoot a joke. Go ahead and roast on me real quick." He was like, "You remind me of Tweeter from Varsity Blues." And from that point on, every coach and every player, even in the locker room, the new guys, they don't even know my full name. It's just Tweeter now. So, yeah.
That's funny. Do you like the name?
I mean, I'm fine with it. I think he's a pretty cool dude. If you watch Varsity Blues, I'll take it.
All right. Well, tell us a little bit about your spring and what you were able to accomplish.
Spring game went good. I think there's a lot of areas that I can work on. But from what I learned, I mean, with the whole unit as a whole, I think we did pretty good. I think we made some big plays out there, but I think we can have room to improve. I think we can all block a little bit better. I think we can all put in a little bit more effort because we say we put in a lot of effort, but there's always a little bit extra that you can always do. So I think that as me, and as an individual, I think that I worked pretty hard and I think I made some plays, but like I said, there's room to improve.
Yeah. Well, where do you feel like individually you made some strides, and where do you feel like you can improve on?
Individually, my strides I think I made are route running. I think last year I struggled a lot with trying to get top of the routes, and Coach Peeler and Coach Abraham both put an emphasis on finishing at the top of your routes. And so with that, I think I've improved a little bit on that. And then I think just building a chemistry a lot more with the quarterbacks too. I've been actually getting out with them a lot, each quarterback, and doing our own thing together. So I've been trying to get the timing right. So I think by timing and then top of the routes, what I've improved on. So, yeah.
The whole mantra about NWO, what does that mean to you and the whole wide receiver group as a whole?
I think it's more of like a kind of like a motto or something that we live by, kind of. So NWO is nasty wideouts, and when you think of nasty wideouts, you think of DK, you think of AJ Brown, you think of all the guys that went through NWO. It's like they made plays. They're playing in the NFL, and for us, we want to do that same thing. We want to be able to make plays, and hopefully for a lot of people, make it to the NFL. And so we walk out there every day with the mindset that we're going to be the best players on the field.
Tell us a little bit about working with these quarterbacks in your third year now, and kind of what you feel like some of the strengths are for each of them.
So I've worked now with the longest now with T-Vit because Brady was, transferred from Memphis. So I'll start with T-Vit. T-Vit's one of the hardest grinders that I know. He'll put his head down and do anything he can to get a first down, and he's always been a team player. And me and him are really close friends. I'm close with all the quarterbacks, but we're all, pretty good close group. So T-Vit, hard worker, put the nose down, grind. And then we'll also go with Ty. Ty, good arm, golden arm, accuracy is insane. He's a little bit quieter, but I think it's also because he's newer here. But he's also a great guy. You can rely on him for anything. And then Brady, he can move side to side, make plays I've never seen people make. He can throw behind his back and somehow connect with somebody. I've never seen anybody do that. But I think each quarterback has their own strength, and each quarterback has their stuff they need to work on. So I think they're all great quarterbacks.
Where do you feel like the offense can kind of raise up to the next level coming into this next season?
So I think as an offense as a whole, we can all improve a little bit on being a lot more consistent. I think we'll come up there, if y'all watch, we'll come up there some days and we'll be super excited, ready to go, doing all of our assignments, each person doing their job. And then some days we'll be down there, we'll be tired because we practice like today. We practiced 3 practices in a row, and you can tell on the field we weren't doing what we were doing on Monday or in the spring game. It's just we need to be able to be put through situations like that because there's going to be 3 quarters in the game. Today was pretty much a 4th quarter. And so we need to be able to connect all 4 quarters at once. And that's what we couldn't do last year. I feel like we have 1 or 2 good quarters, great quarters. Then after that, we just slowly degrade down. So I think if we can put together all 4 quarters, we can take huge strides this year.
During the spring game, we saw a lot of the wide receivers. We saw your big catch for a big game. What were your overall thoughts about kind of the wide receiver group as a whole and their performance?
I think we did really good in the spring game because, we were kind of fresh and we were feeling pretty good because, it's a game and we haven't been able to get out there and play against each other in a long time. So I think we came out there ready to play with full energy like we've been talking about. But as I said, if we go through practices more and more, we get tired and we just can't put together everything. But in the spring game, we were all fully energized. I think that's why we were able to make big plays. People making one-handed catches, people that you barely just got here are making huge plays. So, if we're full of energy, like we were in the spring game, we can make plenty of plays.
Did you like the format of the spring game this year compared to other years?
Well, it gave me a break, I can tell you that. I wasn't going the whole time. So, I kind of liked it, and I think it was pretty entertaining to watch the lineman try to catch a punt. So, if we can do that every year, I would enjoy it.
Who's got the best hands in the wide receiver room?
Best hands. Man, I hate answering these questions because all of them are going to say something to me tomorrow. Either to me, it's between TJ and Marcel because both of them go out there with sometimes they don't want to wear gloves, so they're out there catching with bare hands most of the time, snagging it one-handed. So between them two, I can't give a winner because then they'd just come after me. So it's between those two.
What do you think the ceiling is for this offense coming into the season?
The ceiling?
The ceiling.
And what do you mean by ceiling?
What do you think? Do you think this could potentially become like one of the better offenses in the Sun Belt?
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, I feel like with what we're doing now, we can, like I said, put all 4 quarters together. If we can do a first half and do another second half and combine all that into one, I think we can be a pretty dynamic offense this year.
How do you accomplish that?
I think that just, like I said, just it comes to consistency. So if you come out here every day and work and then get tired one day, then you're just like, I'm not going to give it the full effort today, then we're not going to be able to get there. But if we come in here to practice every single day with the mindset that we want to be the best offense and we want to win the Sun Belt with that same energy, then I feel like that's how we accomplish it, by putting all that together.
Anything else? All right. Thank you, Chandler.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.